Hello everyone, today my topic of discussion is aromatic compounds. There are few conditions which are satisfied by the aromatic compounds. The first condition is the compound must be cyclic. That is, aromaticity is the property of only cyclic compounds. Second condition is the compound must be planar. That is, each atom of the compound must be sp2 or sp hybridized. The compound should show conjugation or resonance. Resonance can be in between pi and pi bonds, between pi bonds and the negative charge or lone pair, between pi bonds and the positive charge. And the most important condition is the compound must follow Huckel's rule, that is 4n plus 2 pi electrons. If n is equal to 0, then it comes out to be 2 pi electrons. If n is equal to 1, then 6 pi electrons. If n is equal to 2, then 10 pi electrons. N is equal to 3, then 14 pi electrons. So, these are some of the basic conditions of aromaticity. We will understand the aromaticity of some of the compounds through some examples. So, the first example is naphthalene. In naphthalene, this molecule is cyclic, so it can be aromatic. So, first is cyclic, then next, this compound shows resonance. Resonance is in between pi and pi bonds. And third, there are 5 pi bonds, so there are 10 pi electrons. Hence, this molecule is aromatic. Now, in anthracene, the molecule is cyclic and there are 7 pi bonds. So, there are 14 pi electrons. This molecule shows resonance through pi and pi bonds. So, this molecule is also aromatic. Pyrrole. In pyrrole, nitrogen contains one lone pair of electron. This lone pair of electron is involved in resonance with the pi bonds. So, there is resonance between the lone pair and the pi bonds. This molecule is cyclic, it shows resonance, and there are 6 pi electrons, 4 from the 2 double bonds and 2 electrons from the lone pair. So, there are 6 pi electrons, hence this molecule is aromatic. Furan. In furan, oxygen contains 2 lone pair of electrons. One lone pair of electron is involved in resonance. So, there are 6 pi electrons, 4 electrons from the 2 double bonds and 2 electrons from the oxygen lone pair that is involved in resonance. So, there is the resonance between pi bonds and the lone pair and 6 pi electrons are present, hence this molecule is aromatic. Cyclopropene cation. Cyclopropene cation contains 2 pi electrons from one double bond and there is resonance between the double bond and the positive charge. So, this molecule shows resonance and this molecule is aromatic. This positive charge is delocalized on all the 3 carbon atoms of the ring through resonance. Now, in pyridine, nitrogen contains lone pair of electrons. This one lone pair of electron present on nitrogen is out of the plane. It does not participate in resonance. So, this lone pair is not counted for the resonance. Hence, there are 6 pi electrons from 3 double bonds and there is resonance between pi and pi bonds. So, this molecule is aromatic. Now, anti-aromatic compounds. There are few conditions which are satisfied by the anti-aromatic compounds. The first is the compound must be cyclic. Like aromatic compounds, anti-aromatic compounds are also cyclic. That is, being a cyclic molecule may be the property of the anti-aromatic compound. Or the compound must be planar. The compound should show 4n pi electrons. If n is equal to 1, then it comes out to be 4 pi electrons. If n is equal to 2, then 8 pi electrons. N is equal to 3, then 12 pi electrons. So, we will understand these properties, these conditions through some examples. The first example is cyclobutadiene. This molecule is cyclic, so it can be anti-aromatic. Now, this molecule shows resonance. The resonance can be in between pi and pi bonds and there are 4 pi electrons. So, this molecule is anti-aromatic. Now, cyclopentadiene cation. This molecule contains 4 pi electrons. 4 pi electrons from 2 double bonds and there is positive charge. So, there is resonance between the positive charge and the pi bonds. Through resonance, the positive charge is circulated on all the 5 carbon atoms of the molecule. So this molecule shows resonance and 4 pi electrons. So this molecule is anti-aromatic. Now in this molecule, one ring is benzene and the other is 4-membered ring. If in a compound any ring is anti-aromatic, then the whole compound is considered to be anti-aromatic. In this ring, the 4-membered ring is anti-aromatic. So this compound is anti-aromatic. Non-aromatic compounds. If a compound is neither aromatic nor anti-aromatic, then the compound is said to be non-aromatic. There are few examples of non-aromatic compounds. The first example is cyclooctatetraene. This molecule seems like planar, but this molecule is non-planar. It exists like this and there are 8 pi electrons, so this molecule is non-aromatic. Now cyclopropene. In cyclopropene there is one double bond and there is one carbon atom having sp3 hybridization. This carbon atom has tetrahedral geometry, so this molecule is non-planar, hence this molecule is non-aromatic. Here are some practice questions. The first question is cyclobutene. In cyclobutene there is one double bond and two carbon atoms having sp3 hybridization. sp3 hybrid carbons have tetrahedral geometry, so this molecule is non-planar, so this molecule is non-aromatic. Now in cyclopentene, three carbon atoms are sp3 hybridized and these sp3 hybridized carbons have tetrahedral geometry, so this molecule is non-planar, so this is non-aromatic. Now cycloheptatriene. In this molecule there are 8 pi electrons, 6 pi electrons from 3 double bonds and 2 pi electrons from the negative charge. The negative charge is delocalized on all the 7 carbon atoms of the ring through resonance. So there is resonance between the pi bond and the negative charge. Hence this molecule is anti-aromatic. Now cyclopentadiene. In this molecule there is a negative charge. This negative charge is delocalized on all the 5 carbon atoms of the ring. So there is resonance between the negative charge and the pi bonds and there are 6 pi electrons, 4 electrons from the 2 double bond and 2 electrons from the lone pair. So this molecule is aromatic. Now cycloheptatriene. In this molecule the resonance is in between pi bonds and the positive charge. The positive charge is delocalized on all the 7 carbon atoms of the ring. So this molecule shows resonance and there are 6 pi electrons, hence this molecule is aromatic. In thiophene, sulfur contains 2 lone pair of electrons. One lone pair of electron is involved in resonance. So there is resonance between one lone pair of electron from sulfur and the pi bonds and there are 6 pi electrons, 4 electrons from the 2 double bonds and 2 electrons from the lone pair that is involved in resonance. So this molecule is aromatic. Now indole. In indole there are 2 rings. The one ring is benzene ring and the other ring is pyrrole ring. Both rings are aromatic, so the whole molecule is aromatic. Now in quinoline, one ring is benzene ring and the other ring is pyridine ring. So both rings are aromatic, so this molecule is aromatic. Similarly, isoquinoline is also aromatic. Now in cyclobutene dication. In cyclobutene dication, the positive charge is delocalized on all the 4 carbon atoms of the ring and there is 2 pi electrons, so this molecule is aromatic. Cyclobutene dianion. In this molecule the negative charge is delocalized on all the 4 carbon atoms of the ring and there are 6 pi electrons. 2 electrons from the one double bond and 4 electrons from the 2 negative charge. So there are 6 pi electrons, hence this molecule is aromatic. Now in biphenyl, 2 benzene rings are connected through the single bond. Both benzene rings are aromatic, so the molecule is aromatic. Phenanthrene. In phenanthrene, 3 benzene rings are fused together. Benzene ring is aromatic, so the whole molecule is aromatic. Now Oxazole, in oxazole, nitrogen contains one lone pair of electrons and oxygen contains two lone pair of electrons. If any atom contains a lone pair of electron and that atom is bonded through a pi bond, then its lone pair will not participate in resonance. So the one lone pair of oxygen will participate in resonance. Hence there will be 6 pi electrons. 4 electrons from the 2 double bond and 2 electrons from the lone pair of oxygen that is involved in resonance. So there are 6 pi electrons and there is resonance between the pi bonds and the lone pair. So this molecule is aromatic. Now imidazole. In imidazole, nitrogen is attached with a hydrogen atom. This nitrogen contains one lone pair of electron and this lone pair of electron is involved in resonance. So there is resonance between the lone pair of electron of nitrogen that is attached with hydrogen atom and the pi bonds, and there are 6 pi electrons. So this molecule is aromatic. Now pyrimidine. In pyrimidine there are 3 double bonds, so there are 6 pi electrons and there is resonance between pi and pi bonds, hence this molecule is aromatic. Now next example is this. In this example, the borderline blue color shows the double bond that are counted for the aromaticity. There are 7 pi bonds, so there are 14 pi electrons, hence this molecule is aromatic. Now in 14 aniline there are 7 pi bonds, so there are 14 pi electrons and there is resonance also, so this molecule is also aromatic. Now in azulene, 2 rings are fused together. One ring is 7-membered ring and the other one is 5-membered ring. This molecule can be represented like this. In this molecule, the positive charge is shown on the 7-membered ring and the negative charge is represented on the 5-membered ring. Both rings become aromatic, so this molecule is aromatic. Now in this molecule, there are 10 pi electrons and these 10 pi electrons will be counted for the aromaticity. So this molecule is aromatic. Biphenyline. In biphenyline, central ring is anti-aromatic. If in a system any one ring is anti-aromatic, then the whole molecule is considered to be anti-aromatic. So this molecule is anti-aromatic. Now in fulvene, there is one exocyclic double bond. This exocyclic double bond contains one sigma bond and the one pi bond. If the one bond out of these two bonds from the exocyclic bond is broken down, then negative charge is represented on the carbon atoms of the ring and the ring becomes aromatic. So this molecule is aromatic. Now in this molecule, the central ring is anti-aromatic, so the whole molecule is anti-aromatic. Now in 10-aniline, there are central hydrogen atoms. These central hydrogen atoms are out of the plane, so this molecule is not planar, hence this molecule is non-aromatic. Now in this molecule, a 7-membered ring and a 5-membered ring is represented and both rings are connected through a double bond. If this double bond is broken down or a charge separation is shown, then a positive charge is shown on the carbon atom of the 7-membered ring and the negative charge is shown on the carbon atom of the 5-membered ring, and both rings become aromatic, so the whole molecule is aromatic. The next part of the video will be uploaded soon. If you guys like this video, then please like, subscribe and share.